It's hot outside, man. Hot, hot, hot. I went outside and I tried to take a thumbnail picture. Man, it was hot. But I did get a nice one, finally. I'm gonna wait for some of you guys to come in here. I was just in Becky O's chat. That sucks how them people just came and took those people's tires like that. That's ridiculous. So I want to wait on some people to join us because I want to share this article. And this happened in my hometown too. Sad. I didn't realize it was my hometown, so it came through the app. Hey Karen, it came through that one app, and when I seen it come through that one app, I went and searched for it, and I found it was one of the local news. Hey Amanda, everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. Frank, constitutional, accurate, Brenda, DC poet, my nanner, AFA. I guess that's how you say your name. That's the way I always say it. My nanner. I guess that's right. Karen. Okay. Thanks to everybody that joined me yesterday on those casual rides. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed taking you guys in the store. Hey, Michigan Constitutional Crusader. Okay, let's check this video out.
Jail tonight after police say he stabbed a woman to death in an Arlington apartment. 40-year-old Nathan Matthew Rhines was taken into custody this morning and later arrested for murder. On your side's Brianna Ray Turner joins us live now from Treehouse Apartments on University Boulevard. And Brianna, JSO says there were children in that house, 3 of them in fact, during this really tragic incident. Yeah, Jeannie, 3 children. And after talking to a couple neighbors, they still can't fathom the idea that they had to experience this or even be put in a situation like that gruesome. And right now, all the neighbors are just pouring their hearts out to the family right now. Around 5 a.m., the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to the Treehouse apartment complex after a child called in about a woman who was stabbed.
I feel just awful for that family. And I can't put into words how terrible it is.
JSO says when they arrived, they found a woman dead, 3 children, and a man who is now in custody. According to JSO, it appears to be a domestic dispute between a husband and wife. Neighbor Manya Gersley says she still can't wrap her mind around what happened.
It's horrible. Like, they're never going to get over that. They're going to have that in the back of their mind for the rest of their life. They're never probably going to be able to be the kids that they could have been.
GSO says the woman killed recently moved into the Treehouse apartment homes. Zach Doyle, who also lives at the complex, says to hear what happened is sad, but not surprising because the area is not safe.
Because stuff like that happens around here all the time. We hear gunshots and can't really tell if they're gunshots or firecrackers.
I mean, every time that I go to my car, I'm scared. I'm terrified. I have my fiance walk me to the car and walk me back in the house.
Now, JSO is treating this as a domestic incident. I'm live in Arlington. Brianna Ray Turner, First Coast News, on your side.
Okay. I think I know where those are, but I'm not quite sure. It says they're on University. That's sad. This article came from First Coast News, which is the local news station where I'm from. And it says, the article says the children are expected to be okay. Yeah, they're going to be okay, but my God, mentally they're going to be a mess. Hopefully, whoever is taking care of them or will get care of them will get them counseling and they'll be in a loving and supportive home. I sure hope so. Hit that like button, please. Anyways, I'm going to leave this link in here for you guys. This is sad, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But then I seen Becky O was live. That's sad. Somebody got them tires. I was hoping somebody in that area would have a not DoorDash, like a Ring camera or something. Yeah, I was talking to a friend in Jacksonville yesterday, and he was asking another friend if they were going to go to a block party, and they were like, hell no. And I'm like, why? Is Jacksonville that bad now? And it probably is. You know, I haven't lived there in 14 years, so it probably is that bad now, you know. There was already areas of it that was bad at the time. He looks crazy. This might be another video, or is this the same one? We'll see. No, it's a different one.
Anthony, we're learning more tonight about a tragic story out of St. Johns County. A woman stabbed to death, allegedly by her husband. St. Johns County deputies arrested this
Wait a
man,
minute.
Perkins, on a
Now there's, I'm sorry. Now there's,
allegedly by Johns County.
shit. I'm gonna play this, but why are they saying it's St. Johns County? Is this the same case? Because that's, the other is Duval. St. Johns is near there, but it's a different county. Let's see.
A woman stabbed to death, allegedly by her husband. St. Johns County deputies arrested this man, Derek Perkins, on a premeditated first-degree murder charge. Investigators say he waited for the victim on the front porch of the home where she was staying Tuesday night. And when she got there, police say that he ambushed her. On your sides, David Jones is live tonight in St. Johns County.
This is a whole different case.
Heather, a co-worker of Brandy Brooker Perkins, confirms to us that she is the victim in what was a really, really awful chain of events that unfolded. She was killed Tuesday night after she left work over here at St. Mary's Seafood in St. Augustine. Now we're learning
Wow.
more about who she was, as well as the suspect, who's her husband, Derek Perkins.
Perkins faced a St. Johns County judge for the first time Thursday morning on multiple charges, including first-degree murder. Investigators say the disturbing chain of crimes against his wife, Brandy Brooker Perkins, started Friday when Perkins tried to run over Brooker with his truck in the parking lot of this Shell station. Brooker told investigators Perkins was homeless, living in and out of area hotels. On Monday, Brooker filed an injunction against Perkins. Deputies searched hotels but couldn't find him. The next day, investigators say he went into the restaurant where she worked and stole her belongings out of a storage closet, including a copy of the injunction. Hours later, investigators say Perkins ambushed his wife and her friend at the home where she was staying, stabbing her to death and taking off.
Unfortunately, in this world today, it does continue to happen.
Joyce Marr is the CEO of the Betty Griffin Center in St. Augustine and an advocate against domestic violence.
She did everything right. So it's a higher percentage of people, of perpetrators or batters that will stalk their victim, and that is extremely serious. And, when that happens, we want to make sure that they're reaching out to law enforcement to report that.
Marr gave us a disturbing statistic that 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence of some kind during their life. So we do want to provide the
Okay, so that was a whole nother case, guys. So the first case was a husband in Jacksonville that stabbed his wife and killed her in front of their 3 kids. Hey, Hot Pockets. The second case was in St. Johns County, which is very close to Jacksonville. And that guy stalked and killed his wife, too. This is crazy. If you don't want to be with somebody, leave. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt the children. Just go. Go. You ain't going to hurt nobody. Because all you're going to do is wind up in prison, and you're going to hurt a lot of people, not just the person you kill. You're going to hurt their family. You're going to hurt all kinds of things. So if you don't want to be with somebody, just get away from them. Okay? And also, here's an update. I don't know. This is another story that happened in St. John's. This young lady was 13, and she was killed allegedly by a 14-year-old. Looks like her family released a statement after he was charged as an adult. So sad. This is her family right here. Beautiful family. They're probably going to play an ad first. Yeah, they're going to play the ad. I'm sorry, guys.
If you owe less than $330,
I will be sharing the link to this page, and it should have all these articles on it, because I got them all off the same page. This is, this is from a while back. This was at her memorial service.
Thank you all for being here today. This has been a lot, but we are so thankful to have the community around us to celebrate the life of our sister. I want to start off by just directly talking to both my parents.
That's not really what I wanted to play. Not that I don't care what they have to say, because I do. I watched that whole thing, actually. I watched her whole celebration of life ceremony. But I was hoping they would show more about the charges on him. They charged his mama too, because she washed his bloody jeans, and she knew that they had the girl's blood on them. Here's the poor young lady that was killed, and that's the freak that killed her on the left. Ain't that sad? 13 years old, a very talented cheerleader, well beloved by her friends, her family, lived in a very, very nice neighborhood, very kind of exclusive St. Johns County, which is near Jacksonville, but it's a newer, more richer type place. Not all of it, but where they lived was. Okay, so they are charging him as, his name is Aiden Fucci, and he made his first appearance. That was a while back. Like I said, this is a case has been going on since May, I believe. And that's when he was charged as an adult, ADC accuracy. And then his mom was charged too, because she went home and washed his blue jeans. If you hadn't heard about the case, oh, that's his court case. There's the mom down there. She was charged later.
Do you see a parent or your guardian on the screen?
That's the mom right there.
I don't. Okay.
At that time, she wasn't charged, but she did get charged later because she washed his blue jeans, and she knew they had blood on them. So we don't need to watch all that. Like I said, I'm going to share this. I believe all these will be in there if any of them are of interest to you. If you haven't heard about this story, it's very sad. She did sneak out of her house to go for a walk with this guy. That doesn't mean she deserved to be murdered. Hey, Dijon. And this guy had actually told people that he was thinking about killing somebody, but nobody took him serious. So, yeah, that's one that you should look into if you hadn't already. I don't know. I don't have anything else lined to share right now. Usually I have a whole bunch of these lined up just in case I decide to share. I was going to share some the other day. Let me see if I still have those ones. Pajama pants. That's what happens when you get a clear table. You get to see whatever. Good thing I ain't sitting out here in a t-shirt. Hey, Truth Seekers. Sometimes I do. But when I'm getting on camera, I always make sure I have my pajama pants on. Let's see. What's this about? Dog owner made a selfie stick for his pet. That might be neat. Okay, but that ain't what I'm going to do. I did the one the woman held since May. This one, this one's on the news break, and I know a lot of people don't like that app, but we'll see if it's still up there. This one, I think, see, now they changed it all up. See, they got, maybe, okay, maybe they're going to bring it up. Okay, this one happened a couple years ago, I believe. Brothers killed Florida teen more than 15 years ago because they mistakenly thought she was pregnant, deputies say. They just now caught them. I don't know. We'll watch it real quick to see. I'll put these links in there. It'll take me maybe a minute or two.
Good morning, everyone. Before we get started,
I hope y'all can see.
I just want to say a few words. The MSO family, we're in mourning today over the loss of a very young and very bright Deputy Antonio Hernandez. He was 22 years of age.
What does that have
are
to do with
struggling
this?
to find the words to help comfort the family and all those that Antonio touched. And I just would ask that you pray for the family, and we hope that God will comfort them during this very difficult time. It's been a very long 24 hours, and I just would ask that we all take a moment of silence to honor an outstanding young man.
I guess they're talking about this before they talk about the story. I guess. Rest in peace, officer. I don't know what happened to you.
Thank you.
Okay, but maybe now we can get on with the story.
We're here today to update you on a cold case from 2006.
Here we go.
Ralph Williams, age 36, Taiwan Williams, age 32, are charged with the murder of Amber Woods, who was found murdered along State Road 62, approximately 3 miles west of the Hardy County line back in February of 2006. Amber, a 16-year-old, was last seen alive by her aunt at their residence in the 3100 block of State Road 62 in Hardy County at around 12:30 a.m. on February 11th, 2006. She was later kidnapped. At 7:30 that morning, a person driving by spotted her body about 20 feet off of the south side of the roadway. The day after Amber was found, an autopsy confirmed she died from a gunshot wound to her back. Detectives learned that Ralph Williams, who was dating Amber at the time, was wanting to end their relationship and conspired with his brothers to kidnap her, to take her to a remote area and kill her. It was generally believed by friends of Amber Woods, including Ralph himself, that she was pregnant with Ralph's child. During the investigation, detectives found a text message where Ralph was concerned that he could face criminal charges due to the fact that Amber was of age.
Excuse me.
Detectives had a variety of leads at the time, but unfortunately could not build a strong case. In April of 2019, the Manatee Homicide Investigative Unit began a re-examination of this case.
Hey, David.
To include the use of previously unavailable technology. The MCSO Crime Analysis Unit, Alicia Main, utilized sophisticated cellular tracking software to follow the towers and the travel of Ralph, Taiwan, and Jermaine and Amber through that early morning of February 11, 2006. Research confirmed a phone used by Ralph on the night of the murder was in the vicinity of where Amber's body was found. On May 20th of this year, an arrest warrant was assigned for the arrest of Jermaine Brown for the charge of kidnapping as it related to the case. During a recorded interview on November 2nd of this year, Jermaine, the half-brother of Ralph and Taiwan, stated that he drove to a rural location with Amber in the vehicle off State Road 62, where they got out of the car and Taiwan shot Amber once in the back. Jermaine and Ralph then dragged her deceased body off of the roadway into the high grass before fleeing the scene. On December 15th of this year, Ralph Williams and Taiwan Williams were charged with second-degree murder. Ralph was already in jail in Polk County for unrelated charges, and Taiwan was incarcerated in Hardy County, also on unrelated charges. Both are being held at those facilities without bond, awaiting extradition. Jermaine Brown who has been in the Manatee County Jail since May of this year, pled to the charge of accessory to murder on 12/18 of this year. I want to give special thanks to FBI Special Agent Chuck Sloan, the Wauchula Police Department, Sergeant Chris LeConte, Hardy County Sheriff's Office, Hardy County Probation and Parole, the State's Attorney's Office, the Polk County Sheriff's Office for their assistance. But this really all started with two detectives that picked up this cold case knowing that they could do more, knowing that they could bring justice to Amber and her family. Those detectives
Sorry,
are
guys. My
Detective Chuck Butler
allergies
and
are
also
bothering me real bad. Last
Detective
couple days.
Garrett Fonziski from the Manatee County Homicide Unit. Alicia Main is also up here from our Crime Analysis Unit. I just want to say how proud I am of all of them.
Okay. We appreciate the work they did. But there's no use to sit here, every time they have to tell, which I know, I know. I shouldn't be getting mad about it. They did hard work, and I'm proud of them for doing it. And I'm so happy when they saw real crimes with real victims. This is what we want from the police. And I don't see why it took them 20 years to do it. Cell phone pings, I believe, have been around for quite a long time. But, hey, it's done now. And I was hoping they'd show a picture of the young lady. It's sad that she was killed at 15, but they didn't. And but I do have those links. Like I said, one is on the Newsbreak app, and I'm sorry about that, but that's the way I'm sharing it. I'm gonna share it the way but the first one isn't. Okay, bye. I'm fixing to go too, guys. I don't have nothing else to share right now, so I think it's time to go ahead and let you guys go. I see somebody saying something about security cams. Can they hack into your home security cams? Probably. I've heard that when you take, that's me. When you take a when you get like those cameras, I heard that you need to make sure you put a very good password on them. I've heard that sometimes like I don't know, that you just have to put a good password on. I don't know much about them, because if not, people can easily break into them. They can break into your baby's monitors, all that stuff. Okay, well, I don't think y'all want to look at me all day, so I'm going to go for now. Just want to share those articles. Give me about 2-3 minutes at the most, and I'll have the links up there, okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I should be in Sam Report's room at 6 p.m. tonight for the Christian Fellowship. Anybody that's interested in that, that would be at Sam Reports. Hey, you be chilling. Hey, Springs, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. Wanted to share that news with you guys. And American Amy, I'm tired of looking at my face. Thank you. So I'm going to go. Bye, guys.